Hi, and welcome to Cat's Time. So glad you can join me today. We're going to be going on a journey over to Schiller's Salvage company on North Rome and West Cypress to talk with Larry and Steve about picking some unique vintage finds. And then we're going to be interviewing Syreeda Battle to talk about her journey as an artist. Hi, welcome to Cat's Time, and today we are visiting Schiller's Salvage warehouse here in Tampa, Florida on North Rome and West Cypress. And with us, joining us today is our guest and owner, Larry. Hi Larry, and welcome. Thank you for welcoming us today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about how big your warehouse is here today?
Well, inside we have 14,000 square feet, and obviously we have a pretty big yard also, but we have it pretty full and keep it that way all the time.
Oh, awesome. Well, it surely is amazing. I love this place. It's one of my favorite places. You're welcome. And when did you start buying all these antiques, and it became like a vocation for you?
Well, this is really my hobby, and so I only started this 9 years ago. So everything you see here has been purchased within that time, and a lot of things come and go quickly out of here. So it's turned into a big business as my hobby.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Well, you are our Tampa Bay picker, that's for sure, and proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, at this time, we'll be introducing Steve for the rest of the tour.
Steve is going to show you what might be some greater things. To me, it's all good. So
awesome.
He'll identify and give you history if needed on more stuff than me.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much for allowing us this opportunity.
Anytime.
Hi, welcome back to Cat's Time, and we are back here with Steve, and he is the manager here for Schiller's Salvage, and he's got some unique pieces to show us. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Steve, and he's going to introduce to you some of this unique product that he has up.
So as you know, we're a architectural salvage company, so the majority of our items here deal with that. So we have some grand pieces that came out of some really famous buildings, especially locally. One in particular, which you can see behind us, it's a gable end, came out of the Bellevue Biltmore Hotel in Clearwater, Florida, Belvedere Bluffs area.
That was a wonderful hotel.
Gorgeous hotel. So we were able to get contract with a salvage project on that, and we got a lot of pieces from there. That one of our bigger pieces, windows, doors. So it was really nice to have that piece of history here at the store.
That is wonderful. I'm so happy to see that it found its home, its place here to rest until someone can buy it. That's awesome. And are these the...
And this is also from the Biltmore. This is truss beams that we taken apart. People love the wood for repurposing, building tables, furniture. This is heart pine, which is hard to come by these days, which you won't find it. It's just not going to be milled. So, you know, people will come here, and again, it's got the history behind it. The wood is a beautiful wood.
Yes, very pretty.
It's
sturdy,
it's sturdy, and it looks gorgeous on a finished product.
Wow, that's awesome. So, you know, if you're out there and you're really into carpentry and building and love furniture, this is a great place to come. You know, there's all kind of great picks here, and it'd be awesome to see you buy these items and turn into something beautiful for your family to make memories. Hi Steve, can you tell us about this piece that we're standing next to?
Yes, it's a rare piece. You don't see these that often. It's all porcelain. It's a butcher shop's back bar. So it's got original hooks. Everything's original on it. 1920s Art Deco. Just a gorgeous piece. And this is the stuff we love to come across. It's just what's, you know, makes it unique, special, and then it just finds the right home, and it's just a lovely piece.
This would be a great place for the cheers group to gather, have a good time.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
I could see that happening. I hope the right person will come by and take advantage of this unique, wonderful piece and start your own neighborhood gathering of good memories. All righty, Steve, we're going to transition outside and we want to go see this special guest that he has outside. Steve, this is such a huge fan of ours and he's very tall. And can you tell us a little bit about where he came from? We really love Santa. We are the Tampa Bay premier Christmas show band at latenightbrass.com, and we've been doing the Christmas show circuit there, Buckhorn and other mayors for about 13 years. And we really love Christmas. So if you'd love to check our Christmas show out, go to latenightbrass.com. I'm going to turn it over to Steve, and he's going to tell us about this wonderful mascot behind us that we really love and are big fans of.
Well, Santa here, which would be a perfect mascot for you guys. We discovered him here in Florida, northeastern part of Florida, in some backwoods, just kind of disintegrating. But he's originally from the 1960s. There's only 6 ever made. It's made out of marine-grade fiberglass by a yacht company out of northeastern United States.
Oh, wow.
I say New Hampshire, Rhode Island area. I'm not quite sure.
So
on the
instead of
location.
reindeers, he's got a yacht.
Yeah, exactly. So the company, to subsidize their slow season of not building yachts, they were making molds of Santas and all other kinds of great figures and stuff like that. So we ended up with one of 6, and it's here. It's he waves at the people driving by, and they get curious. They stop in. Christmas season's great, so you see families come up and they want to take pictures and everything.
Definitely.
It's wonderful.
Oh, he lightens up the whole West Cypress Street, that's for sure. And Tampa's so glad to have him, and you, and your wonderful facility, and Larry. And we thank you so very much for spending this time with us. It was a blast.
That was my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Very welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. In closing, what an amazing place Schiller's is, and they have unique things for everybody from 5 years old up to 90. You could get antique books from 1903, like this one. And then there are t-shirts, there's vintage posters, and all the way up to costly vintage furniture and wood pieces. So this is a great place to come for the whole family. And in closing, we like to say goodbye to Santa and to remind you to check out latenightbrass.com for our Christmas holiday tour. Hi, and welcome back to Cat's Time. Today I'd like to introduce a special guest of mine. Her name is Syreeda Battle. She is an actress, a singer, a teacher, a wife, and a wonderful mother. And I'm so honored to have her here today. And thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Kathleen.
Oh, awesome. Well, we'd like to start our interview off with asking Syreeda, how did you get involved in acting and singing?
Well, I have to give honor to my mother for that because growing up, she always had music playing in the house. So she just one day came up to me and said, "Hey, I saw an audition post. I think you should do it." So it was for like a 1950s girls group. So I did a little homework, and I did Dancing in the Street for my audition song, and they just loved it. And the irony of it is that I was supposed to be the big sister of an all-white girl group.
Oh, that's
So
well, now
I
you
was
have
like,
one now.
Thank you, but if I'm supposed to be the big sister and they're all white, how are we going to do that? And they said, well, we don't see color here. So,
Oh, that's precious. Well, now you got a big white sister here.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. Well, then, so you started off at around 6th grade, and your mom was just so amazed at your amazing talent and so excited about it. So she
Yes.
encouraged you on into.
I started playing in the band. I started off playing trombone, and then when we moved down to Florida, that was just a little too big for me to walk a mile and a half to school, so I went to trumpet. Okay. And then I was in the band all the way through high school, and I just discovered singing. And one day, here I am washing dishes, singing a song, and my mom is behind hiding because she didn't want me to see her listening.
Aww.
And she was just like, "You can sing." I was practicing for a choir song. She's like, "You can sing." And that's just kind of like how it started. Like, she just was boasting about how I can sing, and then I started singing in front of family.
Aww.
And every event that we have, Syreeda, come sing. Let's do whatever.
What a wonderful memories.
Yeah.
And just blessing your whole family with that nice talent. What was your favorite holiday gathering? Was it more of the holiday seasons, or?
Well, most of my family, they're in Michigan right now. We moved down to Florida when I was around 12. So it doesn't matter what holiday, birthday party, when we get together, we have a good time. So it can be a wedding, it can be a birthday party, it can be a funeral. We will get together and just have a great time. And the song that we love to do is, of course, Proud Mary.
Oh, awesome.
My family loves Proud Mary.
Oh, awesome. So that is your MO
They're
and
all
your
my
family?
background dancers and my background singers, and they get up there and go to shaking. And
Got lots of energy happening. That sounds great. Well, so basically, so now you segued out of high school, and then you came on the theater scene. And can you tell us some of your experiences, or what it was like in maybe one or two plays that you performed in?
Well, you know, when I was in college, I went to Florida State. And we all the freshmen, we all would gather around in our study hall, and when we had a little break, we would put on the radio. So whatever song came on, we would perform it. And of course, Proud Mary pop up. So I'm in my zone, I'm going, and my friends are looking at me like, "Oh my God, you sound just like Tina Turner." So months later, there was a pageant, and they wanted me to, enter into the pageant, and I did Proud Mary as my talent portion.
Oh.
So that's kind of how my Tina Turner just started. I started from the talent portion of my pageant to another talent show, and then I just kept it going.
So it just kept, doors kept opening for you.
Yes. And then the biggest one was at FAMU's homecoming talent show. Okay. When I did that, the whole gymnasium was just on their feet. And
lots of support.
Lots of support. And my son was 3 years old at the time. And I tell you, that was the best Christmas ever. I won $500. So for a student,
You're
a
excited,
single mom,
yeah.
$500 at that time was a lot of money.
That was awesome. Wow. So then what led you past the college years into the after post-college?
I just couldn't stop. It was just something that, you have it in you and you can't stop. Of course, after college, I had to work, I had to be a mommy, and I kind of like let it go. But it was just something in me that was
a passion burning.
Yes, keep it going. And then, I got a phone call. Hey, this is, Mr. Flights, the musical director, that is, and I need you to sing in the production I'm doing.
That's exciting.
And we don't want to have auditions. We want you. And so it's kind of like you don't turn them down. And so that got me back out there. And then I met a couple of different bands, Late Night Brass, Funk Monster Band, Brass Heart Band. Of course, I sing in church all the time. But it just kind of like just kept it going because it's something you just can't not do.
Yeah,
you have
you can't keep a lid on it. It's the steam's got to come out.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, so once you won the contest, for the $500, which contest was that for?
That was at Florida A&M University in Tallahassee. That was
that's
the
a great university.
homecoming talent show.
Nat Adderley and Nat Adderley and Cannonball Adderley both went to A&M.
Okay.
Yeah, they're wonderful college. So now we're segueing into the community theater. You were able to, I remember you and Miss Ain't Misbehaving.
Oh, yeah.
That was wonderful.
Yes.
What was that like for you? What was your character?
That was actually the phone call I received, and I played Armelia McQueen, and we actually did it twice. We had to do it 2 times. So, and that was I think one of the longest running shows I've ever done. I think it was 3 weeks long. So that was great because a childhood friend of mine was in it with me. So we grew up singing. So that was like the ultimate, to perform with your best friend growing up. Then I did Chicago, which ironically I auditioned for one part and I received another part, but I really wanted Mama, which Queen Latifah was Mama.
Okay.
But they put me as the background dancer, and I was just like, what? but because I could dance, but I was just like, I wanted Queen Latifah, you know.
Yeah.
But that kind of like pushed my limits a little bit, and okay, well, I'll be a background dancer, background singer.
Did you observe a lot and learn a lot on the stage?
Learned a lot. Was all over the place with my jazz shoes. Beehive, the '60s musical, which I got to perform. Of course, it's Tina, but I was Patti LaBelle in there. I was.
You mean Tina Turner?
Tina Turner, yes.
Okay.
I also was Aretha Franklin, and so from my performance as Tina Turner in the Beehive musical, I also received an award called the Perot Award.
Okay.
At Theater Winter Haven.
That's
for
great.
Best Musical Performance by a Female. So I was like, I got to keep going. I kind of, just keep going. And then it went from community theater to performing with these wonderful bands and actually putting on my own Tina Turner, production or, just the band and not like community theater, not a play.
Sure. No, that's even better. Yeah, that's awesome. So now you did win a Tina Turner impersonation contest. Is that correct? How did that door open, and what was that experience like?
That was probably back in 2006. Yes, that was back in about that time, 2005, 2006, and it was a karaoke contest. And I auditioned for it, and I went up the rankings, and I actually won first place. It was supposed to be national, and I ended up winning first place for my Tina Turner Proud Mary. However, when I went to receive my earnings, I only received like a third of it.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, it was scheduled. I was supposed to come every 2 weeks, and when I came for that last check, the whole building was just abandoned. They just skipped town.
So you went from high to the low.
That kind of, it took me back a little bit because I realized how, you can be a snake in the grass sometimes and, be lied to. And, but I had to push on, but that really made me mad because I was, kind of helping them out, trying to give them business and inviting more people to come.
Go on and take the money and run, huh?
Yeah, because they had a studio in there, so I was telling people to come and record at their studio, and but yeah, they just kind of packed it up and left.
Oh no,
their excuse was the sponsorships didn't come through, so.
So they didn't. They should have had insurance to back you up. At least their promise. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Well, on the high note, you won and you were amazing. And on a low note, they kind of took the money and ran.
Yeah.
So that's not a good business practice.
No.
So let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, and taught you how to be a better business person. Huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's always learning, always lessons. So now, as you go further into the future here, what are some of your plans?
Oh, okay. Well, coming up actually in September, Brass Heart Band, we're doing a Blues Brothers, Tina Turner production. So it's kind of like the Blues Brothers will have their show, and then they get a phone call from their agent, and they're going to do a show with Tina Turner. So we come together and we do that. We have a Mabel, an Aretha Franklin But in the past, I had to be Mabel and Tina.
Was it too much? You decided
and
not to?
Ray Charles' daughter.
Ah, so now in the Blues Brothers, it's usually that's usually just Aretha Franklin. So
It
are you
usually
just
is, but we're kind of
it?
doing two versions of it. We're doing the Blues Brothers 2000 and the original. So you had Ray Charles pop up, and he does Shake a Tail Feather. Well, I had to do that song, and I had to be Mabel one time,
So you
and
had
then
to go
I
into
had to
different
do
characters.
Tina Turner at second act. So I mean, I love it, but it does kind of gets tiring. But I do love
Right.
it.
Yeah. So you shake it up a little bit all the way around,
yeah.
character-wise, and
Yeah.
rewrite some things, and just do a put a different
Voice-wise,
spin
it does
on
kind of
It's better for your character. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's awesome.
So that's coming up in September. That's going to be at Lakeland Live, I believe September 15th.
Okay.
And there's an audition coming up that I'm really excited about. It's not until April.
Okay. Of next year, 2019.
Yes, 2019. It's the musical Tommy, and it's the band The Who. I know you know that.
Pinball Wizards?
Yes, the Pinball Wizard. And I did a concert version of Tommy at Theater Winter Haven, but I'm hoping that this production is going to be the full-fledged one, and Tina Turner was in the movie, so
yes.
that's why I want to audition for it.
Okay.
And like I said, I hope it's the full-fledged version of it, so we can get all the bells and whistles,
Right.
and hopefully I'll be
Yeah, that'll be a character that you can.
Gypsy.
Awesome. Well, I also know you have such a passion for Tina Turner, and as we know, she's opened up in London on her Broadway show,
Yes, she
done
has.
really well, and I'm pretty sure it's going to come off Broadway. And wouldn't you love to be an off Broadway?
Oh my gosh, yes, I would love
candidate?
that. I
So
would love that.
Anybody out there that might know somebody, this is a great lady to connect with the right producer. So that'd be awesome. Yeah, I know you just love her so much, and you're gonna be singing "Amazing Grace" with Tina Turner feel in a little bit. So it's also, you have done some work with our band, Late Night Brass.
Yes.
And we always appreciate your grace and finesse and talent. And you do such a great job. The crowd loves you, and the band loves you.
You got to
and-
give a shout out to Kip.
Yeah.
Kip, oh my gosh, he took a long time. I think he said like 6 to 8 weeks to
write your
to
material?
write out Tina Turner material just for me.
And that's special.
Yes.
He designed you a special gown.
Well,
in-
not
in
just for me,
music.
but-
No, it was. I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, just so that you could feel comfortable and you could flow with the music. And yeah, it's kind of like he's a great arranger. He makes a special outfit just to fit your genre and your voice range, and it feels like you wear an elegant music gown,
Yes.
And it is special
Yes.
because using this day and age, they just expect you to get in front of a mic and sing, and they don't take no consideration about what key or your range of voice or the genre you're best comfortable in. They just throw you stuff and think you're supposed to fit in it and
Yeah.
feel comfortable. So that is awesome, and that is one thing I admire about him. When he showcases a singer, he will take the time to make sure that he works with your strengths, and he'll cover any weaknesses and make you as comfortable as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So that's awesome. That's all good. I know we got a Christmas show coming up soon, and we're getting booked, and we got a very busy schedule, and it's latenightbrass.com, and it's going to be a Christmas holiday show, and we'll be starting off at Wiregrass, the Mall's Wiregrass up here in Tampa, Wesley Chapel. It's a big event on November 10th. And then we segue over to High Park in South Tampa for their Christmas tree and enchanted Christmas tree lighting. And then we'll be with Mayor Buckhorn the following Friday. It's going to be his last term, so it's going to be a big to-do. We'll miss him, but we're going to have a new mayor next year. And then we'll keep segueing, and we're going to be down at the Inglewood Center. They want us in for 2 shows for down in Inglewood Event Center. And then we just keep going. We'll be at the, well, I'll tell you, us and Santa, we start early. We got the reindeers, we got the food, we got the band, and we got the enthusiasm, and we just love Christmas. And we hit it hard and keep flying, so to speak. We'd be at WMNF on the Radio Live segment, and then we head over to Tampa International Airport to see if the reindeers have arrived, and we greet all the passengers coming through. And it's a great time because You know, they come off those jets and they're so nervous. And when they see this wonderful band greeting them, they're so excited, and they have all these cell phones and they're calling their loved ones, look, you know, and sharing the music. So it's kind of a tradition and really fun time. And then we'll just keep going, folks. So latenightbrass.com if you want to check out the itinerary schedule. And Miss Syreeda, she may be doing some guest appearances. I'll depend on how her schedule is, because she's very busy, but we love her and you may see her. So, and I like to give a couple shout outs. I like to give syreeda.singer@gmail.com, and that's SYREEDA.SINGER@gmail.com. If you want to contact Miss Syreeda, she's a wonderful lady to contact. And another shout out to Devontae Colonel at West Colonel Promotions@gmail.com, and that's WESTCOLONEL Promotions PROMOTIONS@gmail.com. Some special people there. So, well, is there anything else you feel comfortable sharing with us, Syreeda? How about your wonderful daughter, Samantha? She's so
Yes.
precious.
She just turned 8 years old. She is just a fireball herself. She dances and she wants to sing, and she wants to be my iCat now. So
Wow.
she doesn't want me to see yet, but she's putting together a little
Production?
routine.
Oh,
She's
cool.
putting together a little routine. And I gave her one of my little gold shimmy dresses.
Oh, that's
so she can wear
awesome.
it.
Oh.
Yes. So
How proud you must be too. The tradition is going to hit the next generation.
Yeah.
That's awesome. She's so precious and beautiful. I know she's a torch light in this world, and looking forward to see how she develops and the future waiting for her, and how that all.
Now her dance school, Ultimate Dance Center in Lakeland, they're having the Nativity. So I'm hoping she'll
Participate
Yeah,
in that?
she'll want to audition for that.
Oh.
They're looking for singers too, but I want her to, try to do some things too. But if they need me,
Sure, Mama's available.
But I want her to audition. So we'll see.
Oh, that's-
maybe we can audition together, like I sing while she dances or something.
That would be great. A nice memory. Now, would this be her first audition?
Yes.
Oh, that's even more special. Wow, you got to keep us posted on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and how's church going?
Oh my gosh.
What's a church thing like? I know you're supposed to be in choir right
I
now,
am
so we
supposed to be at
thank
choir
you
rehearsal.
thank you for lending us your choir director here.
I'm just a soprano. Choir is the youth choir today, so it's my daughter's group, and then the praise team is the older adults. We sing tomorrow, so.
So you feel ready to
Oh yeah.
bring some good energy to the
Yeah.
crowd?
Yes, because I think we're just brushing up on the song we learned.
Now, what time tomorrow and where at?
Oh, my church is called Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church. It's in Bradley, Florida,
Okay.
and that's off of Highway 60 and 37. If you know anything about that area.
Oh, yes.
And
It's a very family-oriented area.
yes,
Yeah.
the mine. My pastor's name is Pastor Eugene Kendrick.
Okay.
He was my teacher in high school, so.
Okay. So and what time is it?
11 o'clock service.
Okay, 11 o'clock. Okay, we're going to have Syreeda sing us out with Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Syreeda, I'd like to thank you for being on Cat's Time and sharing with us your wonderful journey through the arts.
Thank you.
And I want to take this opportunity to wish my viewers a great day in Tampa, joining us here at Cat's Time, and have a great day.